That's right, AJ. You achieved a Longines.
Tick!
And I'm so glad you did, because I felt guilty for jumping on a Longines before you, and now you've picked up a great one.
It's really beautiful. It was in, I'm just going to say it was in the Swatch outlet in Bicester. And we were looking around. We've been looking around for ages, and they had a few of like the smaller spirits, the 38, the 37, isn't it?
Well, you were stalking them long before, and that was the first time I think you've seen it in the flesh. Certainly was for me.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So they only had the small ones on. The only one they had in a 40 was the titanium at first, and it was on an N-word strap.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to convince myself that it was okay. Black dial, titanium on a nylon strap, and it didn't feel nice at all. I kept putting my wrist and it felt uncomfortable.
Joe, my favourite party trick with this watch is just let the room see the loom.
Yeah, I mean...
it is pretty epic.
It's really cool. At night especially, it's really lovely. It's got applied markers so they kind of stand out from the dial, and they have the superluminova inset into it, so it's got a real three-dimensional look, and everyone knows that watches this. I've got a thing for watches that have depth and texture and 3 dimensions to them. It ticks all of that box.
It's a beautiful looking watch. There's really not much to kind of say other than it's simple style. It's obviously a vintage kind of style,
which is what I'm really into at the moment.
You've definitely gone smaller with your whole collection.
Yeah, in physical size, definitely. 40 mil. It wears, I would say, even that, it wears smaller than a 40 mil because it doesn't have a bezel or anything. It's got no kind of added heft to it. COSC certified movement. It's the L888.4. Yeah, nerd corner.
That is quite nerdy.
Thanks
All
very
of a
much.
sudden, I can feel a Teddy vibe. When you start giving out all the numbers.
Yeah. I mean, I wrote it down so I didn't forget on this little list. That's not like I actually know this
You've got a
stuff.
little prompt for yourself.
Yeah, 72-hour power reserve. It's obviously the movement's made by ETA because it's a Swatch Group watch, but it's exclusive to Longines, that particular caliber.
Okay.
So chronometer certification. It ticks all the watch nerd boxes.
One little surprise is there isn't an exhibition window. I know that's a big thing for you.
Yeah,
it's not there.
They don't do it on this model at all. I got over that because I love, and it's something that Longines do really well, the dials, the finish on the dials. Your Conquest as well, it's got the same kind of luster to it.
I would say
brushing.
That's something that they've been kind of left alone with. Longines as part of the bigger group is just do your thing, stay in your lane. Yeah. And they've always nailed the beauty of the dial, the way that the light catches the dial, the details within the dial. It's a brand that I deeply love. I find many of their watches attractive.
Yeah, the Spirit range in particular I really like. There's a few in there that I could happily have. The chronograph's really nice as well. The only thing I would improve upon with this is I'm not a big fan of the date window at the 3 o'clock. I'd rather it was just no date.
I'm struggling with date windows altogether.
I think they sometimes make the dials look lopsided. I don't like that so much.
Yeah.
The retail on this, as I know, has been stalking them, is £2,200 or £2,150, and in the outlet in Bicester Village they had it for £1,200.
Yeah.
I almost. So, like I said, there was the titanium one that I've been looking for a while. I was a bit unsure. We left, and then we came back in like an hour later, and obviously someone had been trying the steel one on whilst I was looking, and so I couldn't see it. So by the time I'd come back, it was there back in the display case, and I was like, I just clamoured for it straight away. Didn't hesitate.
It was a really good find. In fact, it lifted the whole benefit of going to Bicester and having a look around, because prior to that, I hadn't seen that one watch that jumped out to me. Buy me. And then there always is something, but even with like good deals, it's still got to talk to you.
Yeah.
And I hadn't found that, so I was really relieved that there was the watch that you had been stalking available on a deal.
Yeah.
because it's hard to pass up.
It's like £1,000 less than retail for a new watch it's crazy, really. The Swatch outlets are pretty mad. What's it called? Our Passions.
Our Passion, yeah.